Hi everyone, my name is Robert Eyre and I'm a data scientist at Flowminder. Today I'm going to be giving an example of using mobile phone data for disaster management. Specifically, I'm going to talk about an example of flooding in Ghana. In October 2023, excess rainfall meant that the Volta River Authority initiated a controlled spillage of water from the Akosombo Dam, situated in the eastern region of Ghana. This spillage led to flooding in communities located across the lower Volta Basin, leading to losses including farmlands and houses, which were destroyed in the floods. The objective of this work from Flowminder was to release a report on the flooding to inform actors such as Ghana's National Disaster Management Organisation on where people have been displaced to after the release of the excess water. This work was made possible through the Data for Good partnership, a unique public-private partnership and not-for-profit initiative to support evidence-based decision-making for the well-being of all in Ghana between Telecel Ghana, formerly known as Vodafone Ghana, the Flowminder Foundation, and Ghana Statistical Service. The project also received funding support from Vodafone Foundation and the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation. First up, I'm going to talk about the methods used in this work. To compute home locations in during crisis response, we need to use a small window of activity to rapidly find changes in locations. This means that when we compute the home locations of a subscriber, we typically only look at the last week to try and understand where they're located. Here we use the modal last call of the day over the last week as the home location of the subscriber for the purpose of crisis reporting. For example, this subscriber, their last calls were location A, location A, location B, location B, location B, location A, location A. And as this subscriber has been assigned location A as their home location for 4 times over the last week, that's their modal location. So we assign A as their home location for that week, for that day. To compute relocations, we simply look at the changes in home locations. Typically, we will just take people whose home location were at location A, whose next location is at location B, and then we aggregate those to find the number of people who have relocated from A to B. And this is done over all origin-destination pairs. To find where people have relocated to after a disaster, we look at flows from the affected area to all possible destinations and compute the excess in arrivals to those destinations. This is done by finding the median relocation counts during a baseline period, plus the usual fluctuations, and then counting only the relocations above this from normal as displaced people. So for the results, we published a report on the flooding and the displacements that followed. Here we show the number of flows and the number of counts of displaced people per district in Ghana, as well as the number of people who have left the affected areas. We also show the number of people who remain displaced in different districts in Ghana. And we do that over time to show how the displacements evolve over time. Thank you for your time. Please do not forget to check the complete case study document, which has further descriptions of the methods, as well as a description of how Flowminder handles data processing.